mainstays, Scotty Barnes and Brockham and Jay Huff, Aaron Neal off the bench.
Yeah. Getting both Neesmith back on the floor and Shepard. And that lets you develop some consistency in rotation.
You've mentioned all along, not just this year, those guys are the connectors.
No doubt about it. Hugely connected. I'm telling you, Scotty Barnes is a player that impacts winning. He got his hands on that pass that should have gotten to Siakam.
And that's blocked by Furphy.
Sure was. Furphy blocked it, but that's a heck of a block from the backside.
Well, Murray Boyles gets it in. This was a Toronto team that split a weekend back-to-back series at home with Philadelphia as Siakam misses, and it's rebounded by Jamison Battle.
He just shoved Jay Huff out of the way. The just didn't see it.
Sunday, they won against Philadelphia in overtime, and then Monday, when they got blown out, they were down by as many as 33 at home, so that's going to carry over.
I think there's some carryover in that, and as you know, those things that happen when you play teams. That's the one tough part about playing somebody back-to-back. It's hard for teams. These are people. Just all of a sudden, human nature takes over, and you don't have the same intensity.
That's why I said there's carryover from the standpoint. That did not sit well at all with this Toronto team.
And he's one of the reasons why. I'm telling you, Murray Boyles is a really good inside player and a rebounder.
And what's interesting, Quinn, is he's undersized. He's only 6'7".
Yeah, but he's got a great feel.
Furphy at the rim, and that's a foul. Line 11 of 18 on the year, and now 11 of 19. That's been an area. Furphy has the second on the way and missed them both.
You want to stay in that lineup, and you're not scoring points, in fast breaks, something, you got to make them at the line.
And Ingram hits the shot in a quick 8-2 lead for Toronto. They trailed 45-28 on Monday. They gave up 45 points in the first quarter to Philadelphia.
See, they're playing undersized, so it's going to be a little easier for them to cover Huff out there because Murray Boyles, he's just got, more active legs.
Indiana got off to a slow start Monday against Boston, only scored 19 first quarter points, and Battle hits the three, and we have a timeout.
He had to throw that pass on the half-court line just to get it to Firth.
Smith drives inside, missed it, got his own rebound, and now he'll throw it out to Siakam. And that ball is knocked away, and it is Pacers ball with 9 to shoot. Pacers in the month of January have shot the ball well. Let's see if it can continue tonight as Nembhard gets inside and draws the foul.
Get the shot off as he got fouled.
Andrew Nembhard has had games of 22. And Andrew Nembhard in year 4, averaging 18 points over the last 4, though. He's averaging a double-double, 19 and 10 assists, while shooting 48% from the field, 48% from 3. He's got the assignment of Shed. Murray Boyles now to Barnes, 9 to shoot. Matches up against Huff, shoots over him and hits.
That's where he's become more consistent, Chris. He didn't have a consistent jump shot. He plays in a lot of ways like Siakam. That's why I really like this. I wanted to see this game because he's playing with great confidence. And Siakam is just one of the best in the business.
And those two were teammates. Nembhard shot fake, puts it on the deck, and pulls up and missed it, and the long rebound out to Battle. Ingram.
That's tough coverage. Ingram has got great confidence that he can beat it. They're just people like that. And you can see the way he went after the shot. He had no fear that Murphy could he could stop it. I called it Murphy one other time.
It's already an 11-point lead, and that's dribbled right.
Just starting to get active here.
When it was interesting, we've
Shed because he's short.
And that's going to be, it barely grazed the rim, so it was not a shot clock violation, but another miss.
I mean, that's a pass there that was thrown, unfortunately for the Pacers, they couldn't catch it.
Shed guarded by Nembhard, shot clock at 7. Off the screen, they looked at Murray Boyles, but they find Battle.
Well defended, great defense. Good defensive possession there. got out
from the field. Toronto's 7 of 8. Toronto's been pretty dominant in the series of late. Here's Walker, now has a clean look for 3 and hits.
Patty's been doing well over the last 5 or 6 games, knocking down the 3.
58% during that stretch from three-point range. And Joyce Walker coming in off games of 13 and 11 with 3 threes in each game. Shed in the paint, short.
Oh, no. Get that rebound. Looking at it in the same situation with them as you are with the Pacers.
Potter the rebound, outlets now to Nembhard. Now Shepard runs the floor. He shot the 3 well of late as well. Nembhard down the lane, gets it to crawl in.
But a sweet handle behind the back to get himself some space to the left side.
And the Pacers make it a 6-point game. 6.5 minutes in. Again, we mentioned Indiana started slow against the Celtics on Monday. Ingram
to kind of get there, where you ask him to do more offensively.
He also said it was helpful when he got Shepard and Nesmith back.
No question.
That he didn't have to focus on so many things.
Yeah, there's no question about it. I think that's didn't foul. Let's put it that way.
And that ball picked up by Potter.
Back to hands by the Pacers.
A second Toronto turnover. Nembhard steps into a 3. It's off the mark. And that ball loose on the floor, but it's picked up by Brandon Ingram.
Potter's on the floor.
Baji for 3. And this is a team win that in the 2 games against Philadelphia was a to-do. It is a team that is right there with Indiana. They're, in fact, 29th now at 33% from three-point range. Indiana started to pick that up because they've gone 6 straight games of 40% or better. What a lean-to step through by Nembhard.
Great footwork.
He's got 6 of Indiana's first 11. And Indiana has shot the 3 so well of late.
They've shot, Chris, the difference is we talked about. The quality of 3s is just better.
Ingram on the baseline, and he has another field goal.
And he had a little bit of a field day with a laugh with some of the Pacers who didn't think he had a good chance to make that shot.
Siakam out of a double, kicks it now to Nembhard. Nembhard cut off by Murray Boyles, fades, and Murray Boyles blocked it.
Let me tell you, Murray Boyles is no joke. He is no joke. He's a rookie out of Arkansas, but he is no joke.
And a
I get caught using up timeouts to stop this because he knows these 3-point shots won't continue.
Potter misses a 3, and now Darko Raiola
adds it and have that kind of technology, and it's a big part of what goes on in the sport. But it makes a huge difference when guys can see it because this is about human nature. People don't work in abstract very well. They've got to see it in order to believe it sometimes.
T.J. McConnell is on the floor for the first time. Indiana just had the steal. Tony Bradley has also come in to join Nembhard, Nesmith, and Walker.
Nice job. Way to go. Really good job here. Oh, he didn't get the shot off.
They cover a lot of ground, don't they?
This is what they do. They really do. I mean, they cover, and Chris, they get up and down the floor. They are a tough team to play against.
Battle to a trailing Barnes for 3. And they have started 4 of 4 from three-point range.
What do they shoot on average for the year?
They shoot 33.5%.
It'll catch up.
They have a 17-point lead. And they have made Indiana pretty stationary on the offensive end. A drive tipped out, no good.
It's because of this guy that makes them really good. He does a good job of delivering the ball. Oh. He did a heck of a job. I mean, Brady went up to shoot that. I thought he was going to get blocked by Nesmith. He up and under in order to free himself and get that shot.
This is a 19-point first quarter lead. So Toronto doing to Indiana what Philadelphia did to the Raptors on Monday. Philadelphia led 45-28 after a quarter Monday night.
Sometimes what you have to watch in human nature is the other side of the coin. You just got to take another timeout.
I'll tell you what, Toronto had a lot of pace in that first quarter. Boy, here's Grady Dick at the rim, and he adds 2 more. I mean, they have had every...
Is that their second delay? Yeah, it sure is.
That's been the only thing they've done wrong. 18 of 22.
Yeah, they got off and made jump shots, and once they did that, you got to chase them. And they're really good, and particularly when you got Barnes on the floor, at finding people when you're chasing them.
Furphy for 3. Got the long 3 after he missed his first 2 free throws. Johnny Furphy shooting 36% from behind the arc.
I just like the fact that he was that aggressive.
Ingram to a cutting Barnes. It's stolen by Indiana.
Probably got popped free by McConnell.
And Quentin Jackson inside, no good. Rebound Siakam. McConnell for 3. And it's rebounded by Ingram. Indiana has McConnell, Furphy, Siakam, Jackson, and Shepard. And look at Grady Dick. He has a 10-point first half.
Yeah, but the Pacers have to communicate that. He came down the court. This was after a miss. Chris, and in the secondary break, he gets free, and there's no communication who will pick him up.
Shot clock down to 8. Quentin Jackson for 3.
That'll help loosen that zone defense up.
Again, Indiana 6 straight games of 40% or better from three-point range. In the month of January, #1 at 43%. Barnes is short. Siakam the rebound. Siakam steps into a 3 and hits. First points for Pascal Siakam. 8 of his last 9, 20 or more points. Had 21 points, including the game winner on Monday. Tipped away by Barnes.
Let me tell you something. That is one big-time play there. He knew he couldn't catch it, and he tapped it out to his teammate. And because the Pacers had Barnes covered up.
17-point Toronto lead. Siakam goes inside, tosses it in.
little Andrew Neesmith deal.
9.5 to play, second quarter. Shed is back in after he rested with Barnes, Lawson, and now to a driving Dick, who left it short, got his own rebound and draws the foul.
They call him for the second foul on Siakam.
Speaking more about Scotty Barnes.
That's positionless basketball that they do great things with. Pacers guy can't let a guy get another rebound off of a free throw.
Yeah, he missed the free throw and then got his own rebound. And it leads to a basket from Ingram. Pacers coming in, riding a 3-game win streak, 2 straight here at home. But it's been all Toronto on this Wednesday night. Siakam inside, gets it. 7 now for Pascal. He was scoreless in the opening quarter. Ingram against Furphy. Rebounded by Quentin Jackson.
Still got to push it up, though. You still have to establish the pace, because you got to find a way to get by their defense. And the way to do that is quick.
Jackson got around Dick, but Huff can't make it happen on a 3-point miss from the corner. Ingram bumps it out, Lawson, and there's another 3.
What Rick Carlisle's doing is trying to slow this down just a little bit and trying to make sure. One of the issues becomes when you play random basketball, you got to make sure you get the ball in the right guy's hand. And they wanted it in Siakam's hand.
Connell.
Tough shot. Yeah, that's a tough shot for him.
That was kept alive by Siakam. Pop
They'll be there.
spins.
He can't get there. With this team, he can't get there.
Quentin Jackson for a second 3. 36% on the year. Jackson coming in off games of 6 and 8 in the wins against Miami and Boston. And this has been a tough matchup over the years for the Pacers as Dick fires and misses. Toronto's won 6 of the last 9, including 3 of the last 4 here at Gainbridge Fieldhouse.
You're right. This has always been a tough matchup for the Pacers because of the way they play.
Furphy.
This Toronto team, that brings me out of Philadelphia.
Yes.
Find the open man. He mentioned that Pascal is one of the Pacers' best distributors. And in that first quarter, I looked at the box score after the first. He had only had one field goal attempt. It was 0 for 1, waiting, perhaps because he was seeing that defensive attention, trying to get his teammates involved.
Well, I think it's something, you're right. I think it was some defensive attention that J-Hawk blocks that shot.
Team performance against Miami with one of his best shooting nights of the year. Against Boston on Monday, he was 10 of 15. Shot clock down to 3. Ingram spins, and it's blocked again by Huff.
Really nice job.
And now a blocking foul.
But is that a take foul? Won't call it today.
That's Jamal Shedd's first foul, team foul number 2. And they try.
Great play. He tapped the ball to the backboard because
I think some of the fans thought that maybe one of the Raptors hit that, but it was Huff that batted the ball, as you said, that ended up hitting the back of the backboard.
Yep. I think that's what they didn't see. It hit the back of the backboard.
Jamison battled with the hoop. He's making his second start of the year.
You got to drive past these guys. They put so much pressure on you. You got to be able to drive past people.
And Jarris Walker.
And Murray Bowles plays their center position.
And he's the rookie out of the SEC, and he's fouled by Huff.
So what you have...
Sims averaged 17 points, 8 rebounds as a sophomore. He's got 7. And Murray Bowles has 8, and that lead is 19 now.
Look who they put. They got Barnes on Nembhard in an effort to try to make it difficult with that length for him to get going where he's going. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if Barnes asked for it.
Sheppard in the corner.
You got to be able to ball fake these guys because they cover a lot of territory. See how difficult the shot is? And you've got to get them out of position.
And Murray Boyles rams it home.
Barnes did that. He made a play.
Until he was acquired in the trade last year by the Raptors. Siakam drives inside all the way to the basket, missed it, tipped up and in by Ben Sheppard. Sheppard, Neesmith, Siakam, Potter, and Nembhard, the 5 on the floor for the Pacers.
Sorry, Chris. You don't dare a guy to shoot it from 12. You're daring to shoot it if he's not a good shooter at the three-point line, not from 12 feet.
Brady Dick having a game.
Yes.
He's got 13.
And he's part of the problem for the Pacers because he's come off the bench to your point. To get 13 points, that's big.
Yeah, he's their leading scorer. They had 3 starters with 10. Neesmith's going to have to get it up, and he does, and it's blocked by Agbaji. And Agbaji missed it because it was challenged by Neesmith. And now Neesmith, though, is called game as well.
No. You're not avoiding the Denary.
I'll come back to that.
And they do miss. Their rebounding ability is top-notch, so they're 24 of 37. They've missed 13 shots. They have 6 offensive rebounds. There are not too many possessions the Pacers have been able to close out.
No,
the rebounding situation is what? 22 to 10.
22 to 10. Back to my Agbaji story.
Okay.
I said he's having a game. He comes in off the bench, hits 2 threes. He was shooting 16% coming in.
Okay, that's fair.
7 for 43.
That's not a good story. That's a great story.
Shot clock down to 2. Pacers have to take a tough shot.
Yeah, shot clock going down beyond the three-point line. This may be one of those games, Chris, that Coach Carlisle is going to let these guys adjust. That's how you impact winning. At least he's done that in the first half.
This is a Toronto team that started the season 1-4, and then they won 13 of 14 from October 31st to November 26th, and a big reason why right now they have the 4th best record in the East.
I think that's the critical thing that people have to keep in mind. They've got the 4th best record in the East, and I don't think most thought that was going to be.
Of the year for the Raptors. This completes the first half of the season for the Pacers, who were 9 at all. Toronto came in quickly and quieted this crowd here at Gainbridge Fieldhouse.
You're reading my mind, partner. We've been doing this too long because I'm thinking the exact same thing. The Pacers have done nothing to get them involved, get the fans involved.
Battle. Bradley, the rebound. Jamison Battle started his career at George Washington, played at Minnesota, finished at Ohio State. Neesmith threw it away. Battle the other
Great
day.
effort by McConnell.
That's a McConnell. A little different type of McConnell.
We're taking it. Chris, we're taking anything we can get to at this point.
And he answers with the basket.
Pretty good find there.
Ingram, step through, missed it. Bradley the rebound. Pacers run with Nembhard.
The thing the Pacers haven't been able to do is to get the ball started on the offensive end and keep it moving off the pass.
Siakam stops and misses short. Neesmith, catch and shoot three. It's off the mark. Indiana just 6 of 18 from three-point range. Toronto 6 of 11. Ingram working downhill against Bradley. Now Battle the drive. Too strong. Slides into the hands of Neesmith. 2 minutes to play in the first half. And that was Ingram that swatted it away.
Got to handle the ball. I mean, they are playing a swarming defense.
They have 10 points off of Indiana turnovers, and that's a three. Siakam with his second. He has all 10 of his points here in the second quarter.
But let's see what happens. Oh, I think we want to see that. I was going to see because Coach Carlisle had just called for his own defense, and I want to see if Toronto can play against his own. And flip it to the other end.
And again, they're doing this without 3 starters, and that's a block by Nembhard. As Emmanuel quickly was out with a lower back injury, but they like the fact that they've got interchangeable parts.
They're better without those guys in a lot of ways. Quick is one. R.J. Barrett is somebody I should have. Yeah, he did. He got pushed. Yeah, he got pushed. Anyway.
But as long as Toronto has Barnes and Ingram out there,
they're long.
I mean, they're long.
They're really long, and it makes it hard defensively, and it makes them switchable too.
Into the corner, Siakam for his third three.
Got a good cheer from the fans. You want to get about 2 more of those with stops, and then you just get some rhythm going and get back in the game. This is a tough cover for Firth. Yeah, that's a tough cover for Firth. But he's got to learn.
21 years old. And Ingram misses the free throw.
But I'm liking already. I like what I see in terms of body language with the Pacers. I like that already. Don't do it.
Huff goes inside, and they will count it. Tonight for Jay Huff, who over the last 5 games has been in double figures 4 times and had 2 20-point games. He had 20 on Monday in the win against Boston, and as impressive as his 4 3-point shots were, what about his dunks around the rim?
You like him or don't?
I do.
Oh, okay.
The spinning over the head dunk.
I know.
I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah, they're hard to describe, but most of his dunks are over the top.
Oh, look at Furphy.
I'm telling you, I'll take that. Because the hardest thing to figure out in the league is how to be aggressive and when to be aggressive and what's the right time. And Furphy's figuring that out. And I think Furphy just got a foul. Pacers are due for a run.
Shed has yet to score. 4 to shoot. Ingram hits a 3. Lead back to 18 for Toronto. Murray Boyles has guarded Nembhard. He's guarded Siakam. Now it's Shed. Right over the top, Pascal. 15 for Siakam. Was the 27th pick by the Raptors back in 2016. 7.5 years there. Was a teammate of Scotty Barnes and saw that happen a lot. Barnes has 12, his first point since the first quarter. Double comes.
Great find, great find. That's first. He caught it.
Have it in the start around the fourth quarter, maybe a single-digit deficit.
Well, I mean, I think that would be ideal. Just looking for the Pacers to get some offensive momentum so they can feel good about themselves. Because coming out of the half, they couldn't have felt good by themselves. Now you start. That's why the timeout is taken. Here's the other thing the Pacers have been able to do. They slowed this team down some.
Shed puts it up, no good. Rebound knocked away, but into the hands of Murray Boyles. And Shed misses the three, off the rebound. No change for the Pacers at the timeout. Neesmith step back
nice stop. Oh, good stop. He got a good look. Just didn't make it.
0 for 4 tonight. 1 of 8 from the field. A rare off night for Neesmith, and Ingram goes to work on first. Ingram has 20.
Do you think they'll have two guys on the All-Star team?
I think they have a chance. There's no question. I mean, Scotty Barnes, we gave you those numbers.
Right.
Again, there are so many talented players and not enough all-star slots.
Yeah, because you know, you got the new great timing there by Huff. You got the new format they're going to use.
Yeah, with the international players. Lob it up, but the pass is too strong, but Murray Boyles commits the... When Jackson is in, he replaced as Jackson goes inside, draws the foul on Jamison Battle. Jackson misses the free throw. Tough night at the line for Indiana. They're 9 of 13. Now to the locker room. Looked like he sprained his ankle.
You think it's his ankle or foot? Oh.
Not totally 100% sure. Here's Dick. Misses. And Murray Boyles got the rebound.
Good double. When you go into a double, everybody else has got to go into his own, find the open man. They did not do that. Pacers didn't do that, and Ingram was able to get free foot.
Siakam. Nembhard into traffic. Ball knocked away. Shed chases him. Shed and Jarris Walker were teammates at the University of Houston.
Chris, he's the guy that has been guarding center. Go. Tapped out well there on the part of Jay Huff. But Murray Boyles was guarding Andrew Nembhard. And Murray Boyles was a center.
Yeah, I mean, he can guard the whole team.
He did not. There was no way, nowhere.
Is giving up just 112 points per game. Rebound by Quentin Jackson. Another 20-point game for Pascal Siakam. He has 10 of his 20 in this quarter. 31 times this year. Pascal with the ball has scored 20 or more, and he's looking for more. Jackson has it blocked by Barnes.
Somebody's got to stop the ball. And that's the communication that's got to be had on the defensive end. And that's why Coach Carlisle...
He had 16 points in this quarter. Huff closed out by Abaji in the foul. 9 are on the road.
We go out on a East Coast road trip.
Huff missing.
I tell you talked about Grady Dick getting rebounds. He is hitting the glass. He's playing with confidence. Chris, he just made a jump shot. Came down and did a hard fake right, came left on one of the Pacers' best defenders. And one dribble and made, got the basket.
He's got 19 points and a season-high 7 rebounds. And Neesmith still can't get one to go.
And he got chased off balance by Grady Dick.
You said it in the first half. There's nobody for him to look at on the bench that's going to come in and replace him with those minutes off the bench.
Yeah, and that makes him free to take the shot, any shot, and listen. Are you kidding? You got to go help him.
And the problem is, Quinn, he has not been missing.
Yeah, he took a, thank goodness, a bad angle. Because if he'd hit that pass, that'd have hit you and me.
Jarris Walker, third straight game in double figures. He has 11 off the Indiana bench. Nearly taken by McConnell. Dick for three, that's off. And knocked out of there by Murray Boyles.
Relied on him for a while.
Jay Huff. There's another one of those dunks over his head.
Yeah, but it had to be, right?
Yes.
Come on. But I know you like the fact, do you like that one or the one-handed? When you come to the game, I saw Stephanie White.
Yeah, she came up and said hello, the head coach of the Indiana Fever. You see Steph, she does a lot of work for ESPN, NBA analyst. Yeah, he had to do this.
He likes doing it, and he
the Indiana bench, now 8 for Quentin Jackson. His 18th game of the year. Again, he's on a two-way contract. He, Talon Peter, and does not count against him.
He actually, he missed. That's both times, but he did it twice.
Yeah, he did it twice, right? He had one where he missed a bunch of times.
Yeah.
And again, those players are not eligible for the postseason. Jackson, Neesmith wants to see one go down and still can't get one to fall. 0 for 6 and 1 for 10. And by percentage, he is Indiana's best three-point shooter.
Trying to make something.
Jackson back on the floor with McConnell, Siakam, Bradley, and Shepard. Jackson gets inside, and he is fouled by Lawson.
And then if you do that, what they have not had to do, Chris, they have not had to make a shot.
Putting Jackson off the Indiana bench in double figures, he has 11. Siakam has 22, Walker has 11. Those are the only 3 in double figures for the Pacers, and Shed.
He missed the shot, too.
Shed with just his 3rd point. He averages 7 points usually. In the month of January, they have shot 49%. Top 10 in the NBA. That was out of bounds by Bradley.
He got blocked out pretty well, and he tried to. What young kids, when you're on the offensive end, don't be easy to block out. That's what Tony Bradley tried to make sure, that he wasn't going to be easily blocked out. When they get you in rotation, that's where you've got to be really sharp.
Shed off the screen, Barnes. But it's Lawson, tipped out by Shepard with 2.8.
Don't let him get anything going to the basket, because that's a tough place to take the ball out there.
Down, tipped out, saved by Siakam. Cross-court pass. Cut off by Barnes. Shot clock at 8. McConnell fades and scores. 8 points off the bench for T.J. McConnell. He averages 10 per game. 2 years ago, he averaged 10 points off the bench. So he's matched that this year.
You got to go double him. Oh, my goodness. That's some magnificent footwork there. But you can tell how long he is to be able to make that play. I don't think the Pacers saw that he could get there at first.
He's got 22.
Follow this on Bradley.
I think Shepard got him with an elbow.
He's up a little bit with Shed. Shed's a big, strong body, too.
Second year out of the University of Houston. Shed hops to the baseline, throws it out. Shot clock at 8. Ingram is back in. His 3. Short off the rim, and Jackson has the rebound.
That's a smart play by Nembhard. And it's a smart play because neither he or Siakam had been in the game more than 10 seconds. And it's hard to have rhythm of the game when you've been sitting out, and making a shot would have been difficult.
Well, there's that number at the 9-minute mark of the third quarter. The Pacers cut it to 13. Here we are again. A 13-point deficit. Furphy the rebound.
Is that the magic number?
That was the magic number. Let's see if they can get closer. Into the double. Siakam basket and a foul. And now this crowd has
Charlotte Hornets. He said, I don't think people realize what he's doing for us. He plays night in, night out. We would not be great, to say the least, without him. He's been our rock and certainly an all-star. And again, 4 hours left to vote for that all-star team.
All right, thanks.
Get him in. Vote, get him in. Because he's an all-star. I've been saying that for the last month. Now, mind you, there are a lot of good players in the East. I'm not demeaning that. Barnes being among them. But you don't have Jason Tatum in this year? You're right.
And again, I'm curious how they do it. He missed them both.
We had Bricket for chicken, and I missed it. It was Bricket for chicken.
Siakam, a three, short. Would have made it a single-digit game. Ingram back the other way. And Barnes stepped out of bounds.
Bricket for chicken.
Missed the free throw, missed the last three. Indiana trying to make it a single-digit game. Nembhard gets inside, and it is. The lead is cut to 9. Nembhard in double figures with 10. Indiana trying to come all the way back. A three in the corner, no good. Furphy the rebound.
Let it go.
Jackson for three.
That's all right. He had to let it go. Yeah, and the bench is up applauding. He had to let it go. First of all, he's a good enough shooter to make the shot.
It's the fourth time he's been in double figures this year. That remarkable game in Indiana's first win here against Golden State. Only had 25 points and 10 assists. Ingram misses. Furphy another rebound, his 7th. Long way to go, 7 minutes plus. Siakam against Abaji.
He's got him.
Needs some help, finds Furphy.
Great play by Furphy.
That's going to be a foul on Abaji.
That's all right. The first play to happen with Siakam, because now they're just getting it to Siakam.
And Siakam goes right around Barnes, and he slipped on the floor. Barnes back the other way, and Dick lays it in. The lead is 11. Siakam, he's going to go right into Barnes and score. Quick answer by the Pacers. And Siakam has 26. Bradley the rebound. Again, a chance to get closer.
Here's on this side. You got Siakam. Yeah. Now let him go to work.
Two-man game with Nembhard. Nembhard takes it in and draws the foul on Shed.
He's got really good at that play. Particularly going, he goes either way. Because the thing.
81% free throw shoot. Now the Pacers trail by just 7. Ten times this year, a team has come back to win when trailing by 20 points. In fact, the Boston Celtics did it against the Pacers this year.
I like the zone. Except when you let it get in the paint.
And Furphy with another rebound. It means
friends.
but you've got to hit the free throws.
I've never quite heard you tie those together like that. The free throws and the Pacers are friends.
They are friends.
For the next
The line.
Get out of here.
And Furphy missed them both, kept alive by Neesmith. And then Furphy's fouled again.
I think I did.
You can hear everyone in the building rooting for him.
I'm all for making a shot. But that's, yeah.
So it's a 2-possession lead right now. Murray boils, misses, rebound, Siakam. Indiana down 6.
Smart play. Because it's going to be hard for him. It's hard. Barnes is too long. Now, Dick, he can read.
Nembhard clear space. Up, under,
Yeah.
good. It's a 4-point game.
What the Pacers have been able to do successfully, there have not been as many shots here in the second half, Chris, at the rim. And they've got to keep that the situation where Toronto's got to make jump shots.
Shed lobs it up, no good. Rebound by Furphy. 18-6. Indiana has outscored Toronto here in the fourth.
This is a matchup he would rather have. He really doesn't want this pick because he's got a longer man on him. So that one, yeah, that's the only reason you want the pick, so you get Shed short. That's short. That should be Pacers ball. Dick hit it.
You're right. 2.5.
Come on, get him in the corner. Right here, right here.
Lee Smith for 3. And that's a shot clock violation. Shed for 3. That's a big 3 for Toronto.
Well, it gives them a little momentum, but it does. I don't know if it takes away much from what the Pacers have been doing. Chris. I agree with you.
Nembhard cut off, double comes, Furphy to help.
Gotta make it.
Furphy for 3.
Gotta make it.
Has struggled at the free throw line. 2 of 8. Hits a big 3 here in the fourth.
Because they were going to double Siakam. So now that he makes that, they can't be nearly as eager to do it. That makes this game totally different.
Ball loose on the floor.
Ah, that's pace of basketball there. Drew went. See, they're not going to be as anxious to shoot. Now he will. Ingram will.
Back-to-back threes by Shed and Ingram. Again, the last 2 games, they were 16% from three-point range. Tonight, they've hit 9. Screen comes from Furphy. Siakam cut off on the double.
They got him on the sideline.
Nembhard inside, missed it. Outlets now to Ingram. Ingram's going to load again for 3.
Short of the other side of the rim. The Raptors can get it.
All of a sudden, that 4-point lead now is 12. And Siakam tips it up, and no good. It's batted out. Nembhard's got to fire a 3. Good hustle there by Neesmith.
Nice job.
Furphy lays it in.
He's made a jump shot. They come to close. You read the closeout and take advantage of it.
Pacers a year ago in the final game of the regular season rallied from a 27-point deficit
Oh my goodness.
in Cleveland. They were trying to do that tonight. But now Barnes hits another shot.
He got it. Nobody made an effort to get it. I mean, he literally stood there and looked around before he took the shot.
Siakam.
Maybe he did. He's got to have a double-double, doesn't he? Yeah, he does. He's got 11 rebounds. 21 and 11.
Has matched his season high of 21 points. The 10 rebounds matches, or the 11 rebounds, a new career high.
You think I'm making up the 11, partner?
You'd have to say this might be one of the best games of his career.
It is. I don't think there's any question about that.
And Ingram has gone to work and trying to close up shop for the Raptors with 90 seconds to play. The Pacers made it very interesting.
It's off. You and I looking right at it. It's off.
Well, they had a chance. It was a 4-point game. Shed hit a big 3. 8 straight points by Ingram. He will pass up the shot, and they'll instead take time off the clock. And a foul on Andrew Nembhard.